Nostromo's surviving.
Yeah, it's doing okay at the moment.
It doesn't have a lot of spare iron, is the only concern. It's a little difficult to stockpile.
What's the iron for?
Ammo.
Oh, right.
You see, its arrow's getting low. It's only really at the front turrets now.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Right.
You can't do chests on space platforms, can you?
No, it's a bit odd.
The only storage is the hub.
Yeah. Right, I think Razorcrest is about to be satisfied in terms of items.
Nostromo's a third of the way to Vulcanus from Navis now, so it's 2/3 of the way there total.
Right, I'm going to start planning Red Dwarf. So what do I need for Aquilo?
I don't know.
So you know more than I do. Okay.
Well, actually, I do know. Heating towers, steam boilers
Heating
of some
towers.
descript.
Okay. I'm going to start with a tank.
Lots and lots of heat pipes. You
Change
cannot
that
have
for a
too
rare
many
tank.
heat pipes.
Okay. Change that to a spider tron. Why not? Heat pipes. Where are heat pipes? Right.
I suspect you will end up having to remote request items from a space shuttle from Navis and
Yeah.
other planets.
Uh,
Well, it made it all the way to Vulcanus without running out of fuel, so only
That's
just.
good.
It got down to 60 fuel in each tank,
yeah.
but it did make it. And obviously, when it's travelling, it is breaking more asteroids than when it's in orbit, so it is getting things
Yeah.
faster.
Right, there's no point having solar panels, is there?
No, I wouldn't bother.
Let's get some
Unlikely to be
uranium.
worth it.
Accumulators, probably worth having. Chemical plants, fairly sure I'm going to need those. So I probably need a bunch of pipes. What else might I need? So we're not making heating towers anywhere. That's the only thing so far that we haven't got satisfied. Am I going to need trains, or is that a stupid idea?
You might want trains. Can't remember.
Okay. Get some robots. Some robots. Provider chests. Request chests. Buffer chests. What else? What else is useful? Tank equipment rare.
I'm going to
Cool.
power the Vulcanus trains with rocket fuel.
Okay.
Because it's the fuel I've got to hand.
Yeah. I mean, as long as there's enough for the rocket. And I'm fairly sure there is. What else might I need? Let's get some normal crafters. Don't think I need foundries, do I?
I don't know.
Okay.
Right then, Falconus, if we could start making some rocket fuel at a slightly faster rate than you currently are.
Have a look at the site. See what it actually said for Aquilo. Right. Freezing wasteland with oceans of liquid ammonia and fluoride vents. Structures and buildings will freeze if not heated by adjacent heat pipes or other hot structures.
This is why you're taking the heat
Great.
pipes.
Okay.
I did say lots and lots of heat pipes.
You did. Red Dwarf, right.
There's no such
I've got
thing as too many heat pipes.
I've asked for 400 heat pipes. Up that to 1,000. Just to be safe.
Effectively, heat pipes will form more than 50% of your base.
Yeah, everywhere where there's a belt, it'll have a heat pipe running alongside it, won't it?
Yeah. Everywhere there's a pipe, there'll be a heat pipe next to it.
Yeah. Okay. What I need? Offshore pumps. I assume for the ammonia.
Probably.
We are not automatically producing them. For some reason.
Well, until then, you don't need many, do you?
No, we just move them by hand. Offshore pump, offshore pump. Where are you? There we go. So that's 2 on gear, 3 pipe. 2 on gear, 3 pipe.
I thought I shipped in electromagnetic plants. Why aren't they placing?
How's that? And that was heating tower. Is that going to be... Oh no, it can make it here. That's fine. I was getting concerned that it was a clever item only. Concrete tube boilers. We are not producing boilers, surprisingly. 5 heat pipes.
Okay, one of my electromagnetic plants is missing the material. 2 of them are just missing the construction robots to do it. So that's a bit better. I do have a construction robot shortage after all.
Stone furnace. I would be very surprised if we're actually producing those anywhere. We've got 66 in storage. I don't think we're actually... I think those are all from the trash. Change that to stone furnace, which just needs stone. There we go. Enough of those. Very limited enough of those. Decent number of those.
Track.
Ooh, we have atomic bombs.
Oh,
I have atomic bombs.
do you need atomic bombs?
Maybe.
The important question is always to ask yourself, do you need these atomic bombs?
I mean, no one needs atomic bombs, but they're nice to have.
Come on, train.
This could be interesting. The Spudratrons can sit over the rocket silo.
Yeah.
I'm going to balance my Spudratron on top of the rocket. Who's taking damage? Some biters.
Captivity finished. Are you on Nalvis?
Yes.
Don't suppose you could go and capture a biter nest, could you?
How do I do that?
I don't know, I kind of hope that research or the next one in its chain, which is a trigger research, will tell you.
Well, there's a capture bot rocket. Grapples on and captures the targeted biter spawner or captive biter, or turns it into a captive biter spawner. Needs bioflux and flying robot frames. I don't think I do want to do that, unfortunately for you.
Oh. I'm not there though.
You can be. We can remote in everywhere. Also, that's not a thing we can do on Nalvis. If we need bioflux, that's a Gleba thing.
Oh, really?
And you were heading to Gleba anyway to upgrade some stuff.
No.
You were. Now, I might be making us a new iron mine, seeing as I've just run over an iron mine and half of the mining drills are flashing red. So that might be what I'm doing.
Can make it anywhere, but it does need bioflux. The problem is it also needs blue circuits and flying robot frames, neither of which are going to be on Gleba.
No, but bioflux decays.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think the best way might be to bring a small amount of it back.
Yeah, that's what I was worried you were going to say. I mean, to be fair, that is better than crafting it over there.
Yeah, otherwise we have to take all the steel plates, blue circuits and flying robot frames to Gleba to make these and then bring them back, which I feel like is more expensive.
Bioflux. Ask for 100 bioflux.
If I make a little thing on Nalvis in our pile of bot crafting items, that would make the capture bot thing. Then when bioflux arrives, it should be put straight into this.
Yeah, I'm going to set up bioflux on Gleba, which isn't as easy as you'd hope it would be. Maybe it is. Right, where is a red chest? Right, so that can go there. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. That is going to be spoilage only.
Right, the real problem I'm having is the sheer lack of of bots. The problem is I think that is unresolvable. Oh no, it is resolvable. I was going to say I think it's unresolvable because there's never a stockpile on Alphys, but there is always a stockpile on Alphys, it's just a small stockpile. So we stockpile 100 and then any extra get put into the roboports until we hit our desired amount on the roboports. But our desired amount is... I can't remember. R times 50. R is roboport. So our desired amount is a stack of each per roboport in the network.
Yeah.
But there's 2,700 roboports. And so the desired amount of each type of robot on Nalvis is 135,000 currently.
Ooh. Bit
Construction is up to 100,000. Logistics is up to 73,000.
Okay, right.
So they're getting there. Right. As it is, I think the robots here are probably a bit busy trying to work on the solar farm that's not finished.
might just need to start putting speed modules in everything. If we need more bioblocks coming through. There we go.
Come on, bots. So slow.
Efficiency. Speed. And efficiency. There we go. Do we have bulk inserters here? We do. So we can upgrade those to bulk inserters. That would probably help. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. There we go.
Does dumping stones into lava slowly cover the lava up?
I don't think so.
Or not?
No, I think it just destroys it.
Fair enough.
So the stone came from the lava, we're just returning it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make a lot of a difference. Right. You're needing 100. Available planet.
How's it going on now, Vs?
I'm not looking at Navis.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
Rock capacity, right. Use custom minimum payload. We don't need to wait for a full 1,000 bioflux, do we?
We're still suffering a blue circuit shortage. Maybe I change the modules to be 3 productivity and 2 speed.
Ah, we're needing a science.
In the blue circuit crafters.
I mean, anything you think will help speed it up.
Oh, I'd like that.
You can jump it ahead of the current one if you want. I was just trying to keep using
health is also
agriculture.
useful, so.
It depends if we have the agriculture science or not.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
It looks like we do have a good stockpile of at the moment.
That's what we want.
Yes. Desperately, yes. We do.
Desperately need those. In fact, I'll put a 3rd in.
Yeah, I think we might have to leave the server on for a while. Just get the efficiency of the blue circuits up. Right, I'm going to go test a nuke.
We can do the science for the next level of quality, epic quality. Now we've got agricultural science.
I don't feel like we're in a position to be doing quality. I feel like we're still improving our current systems.
Quality, we're only ever going to be doing it, I think, for some items. It's never going to work for everything.
Yeah.
For things like the armour, it really works. It's really useful.
Yeah, I think we need to rework our current quality stuff because none of that's using scrapping.
No.
So
I mean, part of the aim on the new Fulgora base when I build it is going to be to do some quality stuff.
yes.
Scrap anything extra down into raw components rather than into nothingness, and build up quality with it.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to scrap
Right,
down into raw components as much. Like we can scrap red circuits into green circuits, and they might gain quality in the process.
Yeah. I'm going to test a nuke if you want to see what happens.
We've already seen this, but where are you doing it?
Now this, on the left.
How far on the left? Oh, I see your little cursor.
A little bit further. Yeah.
Yeah, the first time you used an atomic bomb, you killed yourself with it, so...
Oh, probably. It is just in my rotation of ammo, which feels like it shouldn't be. I just do that and just accidentally launch an atomic bomb. Might take that out of my rotation. But yeah, it's good fun. I mean, and it stops the bugs staying on the floor the whole time,
Hmm.
which is nice.